For Zeri, it's really important to squeeze every single thing out of her kit. What I mean by that is that this champion, you can dash these fucking walls. You can dash every like large wall on mid waves, right? So there's so much creativity that you can do on this champ. Using her E, using her W, you can easily get mid push with static shiv and then roam into sides and look for your own type of plays. Because so much about this champion is knowing how to ego on people and like 1v5 team fights with your ult, knowing when to go in, when to not, how to rotate. Because again, you can make a lot of side lane picks with this champion, especially in solo queue. But yeah, if I'm you this game, I'm just mainly worried about early levels. I would want the wave to push into me, and you have Nocturne, they have Rel. So Rel loses to Nocturne 1v1, but Rel has more freedom and time. So like, for example, at like 3 minutes, Nocturne will still be clearing, whereas Rel could look to gank you, and that's something you're gonna have to keep in mind. But once Nocturne gets level 4, for example, you guys can try to fight. My only problem right now is that it's really important for you and Alistar in this lane to be able to walk up with the wave, because you guys need to fight in the wave, level 1. But he's already AFK, and like you should have a plan for laning phase. My plan this game is to make sure bot is stable until Nocturne is here at level 4. When Nocturne is level 4, I'm down to fight. But already here, when we can't walk with the wave, and also there's no wars in the bushes, then it's already really hard to play, because if now... See now? Braum could be in this bush right now. There's no reason for him not to be. And so...
Do you think I buffed?
Here, you could already get Braum queued.
Yeah.
I want you to look your vision. You have no idea where Braum is. So you can't walk up to the wave at all. And if you ever want to farm these 3 melees, if she now just doesn't push, then the melees will be this HP, right? Same HP.
Yeah.
Then you can't walk up, because if you do walk up and he tags you with Q, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't see why Alistar would sit there for that long. It would have been better if you just warded Raptor entrance, because you guys should be walking up here.
I think I buffed top, but I'll buff the bot.
You should be careful about how much you're hitting the wave. Again, does not benefit you. So like if I'm you, like I would never be hitting the creeps. I would try to Q Braum if I can. I would try to like try to space a sap onto Saya or Braum if I can. But I would not be hitting creeps except for last hitting. One thing as well that you can suggest, like playing with Alistar is a bit cancer early because of how useless he is level 1.
Yeah.
And you will notice here that when the wave is slow pushing into you, you see there's a lot of CS that's really hard to farm, right? Theoretically this one you should tank auto attack for, right?
Yep.
So I could auto you on that one. And if you look at some of these others, this one too is kind of hard to go for, right? And then you look at this next creep. Here is also hard to go for, right?
Yep.
So this happens because the wave is pushing into you so slowly. If I'm Alistar, I would have played a little bit different than what this guy is. If I was him, here when Braum uses Q, I would wait like 2 seconds, and then now as Alistar, I would want to try to stand here and see if Saya autos me.
Oh, so
if she tanks the casters, then the wave will push really hard into you, allowing you to farm easier. And so this Alistar is kind of clueless, so he's not even thinking about it, which makes it really hard for you to farm. But it shouldn't be this hard. Alistar should be losing HP, which is fine. The guy has 2 potions and passive. It's not fine for you to lose HP and CS. So 100% here, Alistar can walk up and get hit. But you don't micromanage him. And here I think you're respecting too much, because when Braum fires Q here, it's also a mistake. He should hold Q, because he should have Q up for when you want to farm this. So when he Qs here, it allows you to farm. It doesn't matter if you're going to get level 2, they're not going to get it before you kill the creep. So here you should instantly click up and try to farm this. Don't you think you can farm this when this guy is no Q?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I'm telling you to click here. And if you click there, if Braum clicks into you, then yes, you maybe can't farm it because he can tag you, but then you will just chunk him. Which is a fine trade. But you're completely mind blown on AFK, even though he's on cooldown. And Saya is in Africa. Now you should be scared, but now the creep is already dead.
Yeah.
Well,
this is also kind of dangerous to do, because again, the whole goal is to get as much CS as possible without griefing the game. When you Q this, look, you really want this melee to die over here. So you have to be really careful when you do this.
Well,
You see?
Yeah.
Because you can just make it harder to farm it.
okay.
Because yeah, the more you hit the wave, the more it'll stay here. Which is really, really bad for you. And this Alistar is fucking playing for KDA, full HP, not doing anything to help you farm. And you're okay with this somehow. I would not be fine with it. I would tell this guy already, like the start of the game, that he should tank some damage to make it come to us. Ouch.
Tristana is pushing.
This is fine, as long as you don't get dove.
Not luck at all.
That's okay.
Tristana 1 HP basing. I'm
He
basing.
should be basing. But
I think you should tell Alistar to recall here.
Yeah.
Like he can just recall and they can't cancel him.
Tristana 1 HP.
And then he will be back by the time you need him. Because
So,
when...
but I might get dived there.
No, they don't have wave.
Okay.
How do they dive? They don't have wave. By the time wave comes, he's back.
Mhm.
You know? Because if he bases, he's standing here now while you're farming.
Yeah.
And then the next wave will be like here. This will be unlaneable if he stays in lane. Because he will be like this.
Yeah.
Watch. See?
Mhm.
So, I don't think it's like that easy to lane with a support like this. Because the thing is, wave would be here.
Mhm.
Which I think 1v2, can't you easily farm that? So
Yeah.
I personally would rather have now Alistar be this HP. And then he would be like here. You know? Because now the thing is like, now it feels like your Alistar can never go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about the basing?
So you should not be basing. You should be walking up to the bush with Alistar. Now he should not be walking up to it here like this. The wave should be with you guys when you walk up.
Yeah.
This is really grief. But you have to be supporting him. Because it is
Yeah.
correct what he's doing. Just not the way he's doing it.
Nothing on that.
I think also here. Now you should try to damage Braum as much as you can. Because you're not going to recall here, ever. Again, if you recall now, you lose too much.
Yeah.
So you should just be staying and just hitting Braum. Because you never really know what's going to happen next now.
Yeah.
For all you know, Rel could still be bot side of the done the crab and now just fucking loop down to bot lane and they try to dive you while Alistar is dead.
Mhm.
Which in that case, having Braum be low HP is good.
Yeah.
And Saya can't really fight you because if she walks up to fight you, you'll just click back.
And I
If you
get
hit, I
flashing.
think we kill. I'm in red. I'm running top of
Look
slow
here.
full.
Watch this. When you move with this wave,
Yeah.
watch. Look Saya's mana right now.
Mhm.
Which is a huge advantage for Zeri.
Yeah.
Zeri, even though you're this mana, you don't actually need mana.
Mhm.
Your W is a fake spell. You don't actually need it. Only spell you need is E. And so I look at these resources here. So again, I'm thinking, okay, who wants to recall the most here? In my opinion, now it's them.
Mhm.
Don't you think so? Based on resources?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm you now on this wave and I see this guy cast Q, what
Yeah.
does this guy want to do?
Push the wave and B.
Right, he at least want to push the wave.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your response? Braum has no Q here.
I should attack.
You Q and
Right.
click to Africa, and Alistar is here.
Yeah.
But why? Why is Alistar not here? Are we afraid of getting ganked inside of this square? Seriously? What are they gonna do? Stand in here with no Braum Q? They can't gank you. I'm not telling you guys to go here.
Yeah.
I just find it strange that Saya, right, can use Q and W here. And E, the whole wave. And you're all pissing your pants just because Rel did Drake. Do you guys seriously think the Rel that goes Drake here wants to gank afterwards?
No.
Rel spent so much time doing Dragon. Shouldn't we make her gank bot lane? Don't you think that's an advantage for the game to get ganked? Because people will say, oh, but Rel's bot side, play safe. But I don't agree with that. Just don't get dove. As long as you don't get dove, then it's fine.
Yeah.
But you guys just play so safe. It's so strange. When here, if you guys fight, they will be
Mhm.
And again, like, Alistar can't die playing inside of this. So if they give Alistar an angle, he should combo them here and then run away. We shouldn't commit to an all-in, because Rel could be here recalling. That's completely true. But we should be contesting this push 100%. Because if you guys fight, if Braum commits using EW, he's straight out and then you guys actually win the lane. But instead, you're completely AFK, max ranging Q into click back combo, right? And Alistar is in Africa, placing a pink ward.
By the way. Yep, possible.
I don't agree.
Yeah, we don't have more summoners. I mean, so.
Okay, nice outplay at least.
Nice.
Going to his.
Look here, by the way.
Yep, possible.
I don't agree.
Yeah, we don't have more summoners. I mean, so.
I think Hero, like, yes, you did outplay her, but it should not be happening, you know?
Yeah.
And I think there's no reason to give her this hit on you.
Okay.
I feel like you do this quite a bit. This is not a real wave to dive you on. And so you could simply now just stall time and potentially even just give free casters, you know?
Yeah.
But you choose to interact with her, start giving her lethal tempo, start placing feathers on you. I don't see why. It's not consistent to outplay her here. You agree with that, right? You don't have anything to outplay with, you don't even have ulti.
Yeah.
Because like here, she missed her fucking ulti on you.
Yeah.
And if she hit ulti, then you would die.
Yeah.
And so then you would lose these creeps, and on the bounce you would lose that wave too. So yeah, I think just you should consider giving free casters in this situation.
We can fist it.
Tristana is one.
I'm out, by the way.
Tristana is one. I'm moving to Tristana first. Tristana is one.
I just get so mad when I watch you fight. Like, actually.
Yeah.
Like, look. Just every single time you fight, you are so scared. Look. You are. You Q and you click back. Every time. Can you Q now?
No.
No. Why? Because you
So
click back.
Yeah.
But you're playing Zeri. If you just stack up your ult, you will kill them. Like, actually. Look. What are you scared of? Watch. Rel Q.
Yeah.
Braum ult. What's gonna kill you?
Nothing.
You don't even sap the guy. Right? You
Yeah.
should be here. Hitting them. Making fun of them. And then eventually clicking back. Of course I'm over exaggerating when I'm saying they will die. All I'm saying is that Braum should not be leaving this with this HP. He should be leaving with like this HP, you know?
Yeah.
And there will be cases, because you play so safe, that you do lose out on kills. And also, by playing aggressive, you force them to respond, because if they don't fight you, then you'll just keep running them down. So then you force Saya to turn on you. Maybe that gives Alistar a combo angle. Maybe it makes her misstep. I don't know. But you don't ever try. You're under your tower clicking backwards. Because maybe now they want to redive. Then you'd be happy you dealt 200 extra damage to Braum.
But I think we should look for her if she's no ult.
Okay.
She might
I have 2 seconds for my ult, I have 2 seconds.
This Alistar is fucking win trading. It's actually crazy.
I went to order.
And you just never say no. You have not said no this whole game.
For my ult.
No
We can,
Look on that, look on
I will
that.
go for me.
So yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Braum
Okay, we
not
get Braum, we get Braum and...
I would ask for kill. In this case, when this guy's like suiciding, I would ask for kill.
Okay.
Like on like Zeri, Jinx type of champs, you know? Unless you of course have like OP champs on your team, you know? Like if Nocturne is like Carfus, then yeah, of course he should take the kill no matter what champ you are.
We get Braum and...
I would not be leashing Herald though if Kennen doesn't have TP.
Yeah.
Like we should be returning to farming, you know?
I have Herald.
Nice, nice.
I will. This one you can start this thing.
Not so much anymore.
I have Herald as well.
I think sometimes, right? Just sometimes, because you're not gonna get both. What I mean is you're not gonna be allowed to get this and Drake usually.
Yeah.
Sometimes Drake is not worth more than his turret bot. Because by taking the tower bot, you're funneling yourself hyper carry. Again, you get this for your next base, guaranteeing yourself item basically. And you're just going to be so strong coming off from base. Whereas this is just a little bit of stats put on everyone on your team, which half of the champions can't even use the stats. So if they have 2 Drakes right now, then yeah, I would take Drake to remove soul from them.
Yeah.
But if it's like they have 1 Drake at 18 minutes and we have 0 Drakes, it's not going to be any soul for either team. So I would rather funnel myself then. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
One tip, you can blue trinket here.
Alright.
And you still see the Nash, you know?
Oh, okay.
The vision goes over now.
Mhm.
Because like here, I hate contesting things that's gone. Every player has to get over that mental gap. Everyone has it that it's like, fuck, I don't want to give Nash. And then you contest the most losing Nash ever.
Mhm.
But if you think about it, Nash is going to give them X amount of gold. And that lead, I can like make that lead less if I push this and I trade for this.
Yeah.
Obviously it's not a worth trade, but it makes it at least better. So I need to know, can I actually fight this? Because most of the time you're coping by contesting. I think often in this case, when Nocturne dies like this, you're often going to lose an inhib somewhere. So
Yeah.
if you see a chance to kill Cannon and lose bot inhib, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because they just got Nash. So if you don't kill Cannon here and you go bot, he's going to push mid, right? And then you're going to have to go and defend mid, right? And then they'll take bot inhib anyways.
Mhm.
So if you go bot here, you have to make sure that you can't catch Cannon with somebody.
Yeah.
Because for example, Jax maybe has TP here.
Mhm.
So maybe you could all in Cannon and Jax TP is here. And then you guys could kill Cannon.
Mhm.
Just think about it. Because here, you will defend one wave, but then Cannon will force you to go mid.
Yeah.
See, so now they just take the tower in your face. So then why are you here? Same concept as Baron.
Mhm.
You are just watching them. So now, I said, when you give Baron, they will always get 1 inhib. I didn't say they'll always get 2. They'll always get 1. This
Yeah.
is the 1. This they shouldn't get, because you had to be mid and push mid.
Mhm.
But you went bot to spectate them, just like with the Nash. So now you're just watching them. So now, Cannon is pushing mid. And now they take mid inhib.
Yeah.
Instead, you could have said, Jax is top, Nocturne is dead. We cannot 3v5 defend this. Because that's what it is. It's 3v5. Cannon can just run past the tower.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. He's going to get hit by tower 2 times. He won't care. So instead, you should run it down mid here.
Mhm.
Just give up bot inhib. Defend Nexus turrets, of course. But give them 1 inhib. We're trading the inhib for this and this. You pushing out mid. And if Cannon all-ins you, then maybe Alistar can combo him and you guys can kill him.
Yeah.
But now we're just losing everything again. Which is like the story of this game, kinda. We give more than we have to. Because you're always reacting. I think you could try to force Saya ult here. You have to understand your team comp again. Because you have Nocturne Syndra.
Mhm.
So if Saya's ult, your team can't play. So don't you think if you E and R her here, she will ulti? This Saya is carrying the game. Saya and Tristana. So I think if you could force her ulti, that would be very good for your team. Because here, Jax killed himself to force the ulti. And now you guys get completely aced.
Yeah.
But I really think if you force Saya's ulti here,
Mhm.
then there's a world where Syndra can flash ult her, you know? Or Nocturne can dive her and get on her. Because look this fight. Here you have ulti. What are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do? Nothing. But yeah, I think main things for this game, like you fell way too far behind in lane because Alistar doesn't actually know his job in this lane.
Yeah.
Which is to lose some HP to make the wave come in.